Hey, it's your favorite political innovator, David Washington. Just finished my morning routine and my cup of coffee, and you can tell by the coffee stains on the teeth. I gotta do something about that, right? Anyway, so one big beautiful bill passed, and it's gonna happen. It's the 4th of July. This afternoon, President Donald J. Trump will sign off on this bill. His major landmark legacy piece of legislation. The administration, regardless of what you think of the president, the administration, Donald J. Trump, the president, keeps on winning. Again, whether it's the situation in Iran, Supreme Court decisions, the border being under control, the southern border being under control, the northern border being under control, whatever. Passing the one big, beautiful bill is a major accomplishment for the president that he can run on, along with the millions of dollars that are going to be invested in the midterms and most likely will win the midterms. This is something he will run on as successful legislation. Now, this is a great opportunity for the opposition and also for those um, Republicans who voted for this bill, because there's benefits in the messaging for both sides. I'm not going to talk about how what my thoughts are yet on the one big beautiful bill yet. I not yet. However, for the Democrats, they have a valid argument that Americans will likely not feel the impact, the true pain of this legislation, this budget, until after the midterms, because those hits to Medicaid are going to happen after the midterm election. Now, the Republicans can say, "Oh, wait a second. Right now, on your taxes, you're going to benefit from those pieces of those tax incentives that are in the bill. You'll be able to take advantage of that as soon as possible going into the midterms. Those Medicare cuts, I'm sorry, Medicaid cuts do not take effect until after the midterm. So that could be the argument right now. And for the opposition, opposition should have like a calculator. You know, when you go to a website and you calculate, how long you're going to live, or how much you can save, or how much you put away for your 401k or whatever savings, and it calculates, an estimate of how much you'll earn at a certain age. The opposition should do something like that, a calculator on every every Democrat elected website, on the DNC website, on their allies website, on the health professionals who rely on Medicaid for providing services. They should have a calculator. Very simple. Someone types in their age, their income, how much they pay in taxes or whatever, and estimate how much more they would have to pay for health care. That's what this is. The OBBB is really an attack on Obamacare. It's a healthcare bill, $1 trillion withdrawal of healthcare benefits to the American people. So the Democrats should take this calculator. Almost knocked over my coffee cup there. Should take this calculator, put it everywhere in the public domain, calculating how the big beautiful bill will benefit or not benefit Americans as they put their information into the calculator. And again, for the Republicans, you could talk about the no taxes on Social Security, the no taxes on tips. That's great stuff. Building up our military and our border security. That's a bonus. That is a bonus. And run with it and just hammer it, hammer it, hammer it, hammer it. And of course, the tax cuts. Now, for those making the under $10,000 a year, yeah, you're not going to get much. For those making, millions and millions and millions, like the death tax, the ceiling has been raised to 15 million from 14 million. So, heirs to a big estate will get an extra $1 million, but there's no tax there. What I can say is that these tax benefits that the Republicans are touting, they expire in 2028. So we ain't got much time, folks. Get healthy. Oh, I see that this branch is in the way. These leaves. I'm outside, y'all. Another beautiful Florida evening or morning. These tax break incentives, like the no tax on tips, they expire in 2028. So you better go make your money and make your money quick, you know, because you're going to be taxed the same way you were prior to Donald Trump signing this bill. It's all in the minutia. And for me personally, I look at these budget conversations and these budget bills, not how it's going to benefit me, because they're not thinking about the here and now when they put these budgets together. And you all need to know that. They're not thinking about the here and now, they're thinking about into the future. And for the Republicans in this bill, they're thinking that there will be exceptional growth that will alleviate deficits, the budget deficits that this bill does create because of the huge tax cut that are extended, the Trump tax cuts that are extended from 2017. We'll see about that. I'm dubious at the same time. I am not a economist. I'm not. I did well in my courses. Yeah, I did really well. So I can follow. So, it's what you take from this bill. It is an assault on Medicare. Why do I keep saying Medicare? Medicaid. It is. Plain and simple. It is an assault on Medicaid. So my advice, get healthy. Really, get healthy, y'all, because it's going to hurt. Take care of yourselves and each other. And the administration is trying to encourage that through the NIH, Robert Kennedy Jr. Say what you want to say. However, there are some elements of Make America Healthy Again that make sense. We've got a health issue, and the government is not going to be there for us, period. The government is not going to be there for us. Government is not there to be empathetic. We have to take care of one another. And to be honest, I'm looking beyond the one big beautiful bill, looking forward to a couple of weeks from now as a financial opportunity for the future, for my children, my brother's children, my fiance's children, their children. Pop, 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 pop. Crypto week. Yeah, I said it. Crypto week. For you naysayers, um, I don't know what more I can say or what anyone else can say. However, our government and governments across the world are embracing stable coins, non fungible tokens, utility tokens, a new financial system that will create wealth. There's no doubt about it. It will create wealth. And I'm not saying that because of the blockchain project that I'm involved in. I'm saying this because I see the reality that's facing us. I see an administration that is looking to further embrace this new technology. The same with AI, artificial intelligence, artificial generative intelligence. Do not be left behind. Wink, wink, that's to you, mom. You don't want to be left behind, particularly our young people. And for those young people, those Gen Z electeds, especially on the opposition, why the fuck you guys aren't talking about this? Why aren't you coming up with your own plans? Your Republican conservative counterparts are running with this. Y'all need to start thinking differently. So, on that note, please like, share, hit the notification button. And if you share with family and friends that you believe will benefit from this content. I hope you do, particularly those influencers that you know, those candidates, and those electeds who could possibly learn something because they don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. You don't have all the answers. But collectively, if we get together, if we share these ideas and have this conversation, that's what I'm all about. Civic engagement. That's what it is. If we start having these honest, brutal conversations, perhaps life will be better for all of us. I know there's always more that we can do. Okay. So, again, thank you. Love you. This is the David Washington Show. Man, it's been a while. It's my opinion. I love to hear yours. Please let me know. Say something in the comments. Love to you. God bless.